Hi, and thanks for joining me today. Today's yoga video will focus on the hips and hamstrings. We'll stretch both of these areas and move slowly and gently. I encourage you to listen to your body and stretch only to the depth that your body allows. So let's begin lying down, legs extended out long, and place your hands on your belly. Take a moment to slow your breath. You can close your eyes and center, taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Letting go of the day thus far, and know that this is a special time just for you, and be grateful to your body. We'll begin by bending our knees and placing our feet flat on the mat, and gently rock the knees from one side to the other in a windshield wiper movement. So this should be a great massage on the lower back and the spine, and move slowly and breathe deeply. Bring the knees back to neutral, and we'll move into a reclined pigeon pose. So bring your right ankle and place it on the left knee. You can stay here pushing gently on the right knee, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, lift the left leg and thread the hands in between the legs, grabbing onto the left thigh, gently pulling the leg and the knee towards your chest. Breathe deeply. Great. From here, extend the left leg to stretch into that hamstring. Your leg doesn't have to be straight. You can keep a gentle bend in the knee and continue breathing slowly and deeply. Great. Release and unwind, bringing both of your feet onto the mat. And we'll go on the other side. So take your left foot, your left ankle, and place it on the right knee. You can stay here or lift the right leg and wrap the fingers around your right thigh, pulling towards your chest. Go ahead and extend and straighten that right leg if it feels good in your body. Good. We'll release it all down and make our way to a seated butterfly position. So bring your feet together. If you need extra support, you can place blocks underneath your knees. And we want to gently fold forward any amount. So don't worry about trying to touch your feet with your forehead. Just bend forward until you feel a stretch. Great. Roll back up and we'll come into a tabletop position. When you arrive, extend the right leg back to stretch out the calves and the hamstring. You can rock front to back, pressing through the toes and leading with the heel for the gentle movement of rocking front and back. Great. Release that leg and extend the left leg back, doing the same movement. Great. Release the leg, come back to tabletop position, and then we'll place our hands slightly forward just a bit, tuck our toes, and press up into downward facing dog. Feel free to stretch out the legs and the shoulders in this position, whichever movement feels good in your body. Great. From here, bring the right foot in between the hands and lower the back leg into our low lunge. So we're framing our right foot with our hands. If you need extra lift or space here, you can place blocks on both sides of your foot. And we'll hold this stretch here and feel it in the front of our left hip. Breathing deeply. Great. And now leading with our hips, we'll send the hips back, straightening that front leg as much as we can, and then finally lifting the foot up at the end. So we have a flexed foot and our hips are sent back. We'll be feeling it in the hamstring here. Great. Now rock back to that low lunge. And we'll tuck the toes, lift the back foot, and then plant that back foot just like you're about to come up for a warrior two pose. And then we will slightly step in and work to straighten both of our legs here for a modified pyramid pose. Breathing deeply. This is an intense stretch. Use your blocks where you need them. And we'll step it back into downward facing dog. Great job. Let's continue on the other side. So bring the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee. We're in our low lunge, stretching and lengthening out that front right hip. Relaxing that area, not resisting, but using our breath to soften and relax this part of our body. And then we'll lead with our hips and send them backwards and straightening that front leg, flexing the foot. Great. Come forward and we'll make our way to our pyramid pose. So lift the back leg, rotate the foot. You can step it in slightly if you need, and straighten both of the legs as much as you can and fold forward into our pyramid pose. Breathing deeply. With your next breath, turn and walk the body to the right long side of the mat, pointing both of your feet forward. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. You can adjust the feet distance into a position that feels comfortable, and we'll stay in this position for 4 deep breaths. Great. Turning the feet out slightly, we'll lower down into a yogi squat. So you can find yourself in whichever position is most comfortable here. You can have both feet planted firmly on the mat with the elbows pressing out the knees. You can do more of a froggy squat with the heels lifted up, supporting yourself with your hands. And just find this movement here as a transition from standing into a staff pose. So take your time in whichever squat position you'd like, and I'll meet you sitting on the mat with legs extended out long. From our staff pose, we'll do a gentle twist to the right. Breathing into the twist, sitting up nice and tall, strengthening and straightening the spine. Come back to center and we'll do a twist to the other side. Good. Come back to center and slowly lower down onto your back. We'll finish our practice here with a reclined butterfly pose. So bringing your feet together and letting the knees drop out to the side. You can, of course, use your blocks to support or pillows. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can also just extend the legs out long. We'll end our practice here with some deep breaths. Allowing the body to relax fully into the mat. Observe how you feel. give thanks to your body. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope this video was helpful to you. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day.